So hello viewers, welcome to my channel Medicine Era. So we are going to start our discussion today is for diploma in pharmacy. Okay, means DPharm. This is also a part of pharmaceutical technology, and nowadays it is a big boom in that pharmaceutical technology or diploma in pharmacy, because many of the students are trying to do diploma in pharmacy, and after that they are going to the higher studies. And nowadays many aged persons are also want to do the diploma in pharmacy who have the retail shop. Okay, so but you have to understand that in case of diploma in pharmacy, you have to possess the basic degree of science, means in plus 12 or plus 2 scenario, you have to the basic degree of science. Okay, means PCB and PCM, means physics, chemistry, biology, or physics, chemistry, mathematics. Okay, so we are going to start with the whole discussion about diploma in pharmacy. What are the course prospect, what are the fee structures, what are the course curriculum, etc., etc. So I think this will be a very fruitful session for all my viewers. Okay. So dear students, I would like to start my discussion about diploma in pharmacy or DPharm. Okay. And this total discussion is on the perspective of West Bengal, or mainly what are the scenarios and what are the prospects, what are the college curriculum or what are the syllabus curriculum of diploma in pharmacy in respective of West Bengal. Okay. So at first, course structure and affiliation. So this particular course is mainly approved by Pharmacy Council of India, PCI, New Delhi, and All India Council for Technical Education, and that is affiliated to West Bengal State Council of Technical and Vocational Education and Skill Development. Okay, so this is the main council, or which is previously known as West Bengal State Council of Technical Education. So they are mainly conducting that course. Okay, so all the registrations, all the certifications, mark sheets are given by that council. Okay, the total duration is 2 years, and it comprises of part 1, part 2, and part 3. And this part 3 is mainly hospital training phase. Okay, and after the completion of that particular course, you have to collect your registration, or the main registration issuing authority is West Bengal Pharmacy Council, which is denoted as WBPC. Okay. So eligibility and admission criteria. At first, the student have to pass the 12th standard with science. Mainly the subject combinations are PCB, or physics, chemistry, biology, or physics, chemistry, mathematics. But there must be the mandatory 2 subjects are there, that is chemistry and physics. Okay, and there is no percentage barrier, or the student have to pass in all the subjects with no percentage barrier. Okay, the admission test is CET. Okay, that is conducted by that state council, common entrance test, and after this test the result will be declared out, and after the declaration of the result, the counseling procedure is started, and by the counseling process and through the ranks of that CET exam, the admission process is going on, and through the CET exam, the admission process will be on the state council seats. Okay, so in a diploma pharmacy college, mainly whether it is a government or private college, okay, mainly there are 2 types of seats, mainly state council quota seats and management quota seats. So through the CET exam, the student have to placed in the state council quota seats. Okay, and in case of management quota seats, there must be in the hand of that particular college management. Okay, so admission to these seats may be in the same criteria, or the student is belonging from the same subject combination, but there will be no CET exam. Okay, so this is the management quota seat, and the course fees mainly rupees 1 to 1.5 lakhs for 2 years, and in case of management quota, the course fee must be increased in some amount respective of that particular college. Okay, and plus some nominal fees for registration, exam form fill up will be given out. Okay, no age barrier for admission. There will be no age barrier, okay, for admission in the diploma in pharmacy course according to PCI. Okay, and the CET exam will be in the June, and admission in July, and session starts from August or September. This is all about the pre-corona phase. and after the corona pandemic, what will be the changes are there, that will be depends on the government. Okay. So we have to enter into the particular diploma in pharmacy course. So at first I'm going to discuss about part 1, that is also called as first year. So there have some subjects like pharmaceutics 1, pharmaceutical chemistry 1, pharmacognosy, biochemistry and clinical pathology, human anatomy and physiology, health education and community pharmacy. I have denoted some words like T and P. P means theory and P means practical. So the subjects which have contain T and P, that means that subject have theory and practical both papers. Okay, and the subject which contain only T, that means that subject will contain only theory paper. Okay, each theory and practical paper of 100 marks. Okay, and this 100 marks is divided into two parts. One is 80 marks, that 80 marks is from the final examination, and 20 marks is from the internal examination. There must be two internals happened in throughout a week, throughout a year, and the best of 2 marks will be adjusted with that particular final marks. Okay, in some colleges there must be some average also going on the 2 internal examinations. Due to the circumstances, some colleges are conducting a 3rd internal also, due to the student demand or some extra circumstances. Okay, but according to State Council of Technical Education, there must be 2 internal examinations in case of diploma in pharmacy throughout a year. Okay, so in case of first year, there will be all total about 1100 marks for first year, means 1100 marks. Okay, because there will be 6 theory subjects and 5 practical subjects, means 11 subjects means 1100 marks. Okay, and pass marks will be 40% in 100 marks, and 60% and above marks in all subjects indicates first class with distinction. Okay. Next point is very important. If a student is failed in one subject in a year, only one subject, and if he or she got 35 or more, 36, 37, etc. So there will be a grafting process is there, means a State Council will deduct some extra marks from his or her another subject and attached with that particular failed subject. So there will be a 40% adjustment. So in this way of grafting process, State Council will pass out that student if he or she is failed in one subject only. Okay, in case of 2 subjects, there will be supplementary examinations in the next year. And in case of supplementary examinations, a student should get only 3 attempts, maximum 3 attempts. After that, he will be rejected from that particular course. Okay, final exam will be in the month of May, June for every year. Okay, so in case of part 2, means second year, it will be pharmaceutics 2, pharmaceutical chemistry 2, pharmacology and toxicology, hospital and clinical pharmacy, drugstore and business management, and pharmaceutical jurisprudence. These subjects are there, and all total there is 1000 marks. Okay, means 4 practicals I think, and 6 theories. Okay, so all total 1000 marks, and all the rules and regulations are same as the first year. Okay, you have to go through that particular PDF, and all the things are in this total writings. Okay, so the next part is part 3, or hospital training and jobs. Okay, this is also an important phase. After the completion of the second year final examination, the student must go through a hospital training. Okay, so this hospital training comprises of 500 hours, or at least for 3 months. Okay, this is a practical training where they can learn about all the responsibilities and working procedures and all the intricacies of a hospital pharmacist. Okay, this training completion certificate and mark sheets of 2 years will be provided in the time of collection of pharmacist registration from West Bengal Pharmacy Council. Okay, so this is also an important point. So in case of your collection of that particular Pharmacy Council registration, you have to place them there, the hospital training completion certificate and the mark sheets of 2 years of diploma in pharmacy. Okay. The final certificate for completion of DPharm is issued by the State Council few months later. Okay, so in case of final diploma completion certificate, there will be a delay. In case of State Council, it maybe takes 6 months to 1 year to have the certificates. The student must collect the certificate from the respective institutes, and this certificate is very important for the government job application. So mind it, okay? The hospital training will be started from June or July, okay? So what are the job prospects in case of diploma pharmacy? So at first is a hospital pharmacist. There must be government or private hospitals, community pharmacist, pharma industry, rail or armed forces, ESI pharmacist, online pharmacy chains. It is a very newly invented prospect of job in case of diploma pharmacist, okay? And also own medical retail shop. These are the main prospects in case of diploma in pharmacy, okay? And also in case of higher studies, they have to enter into the B.Pharm second year, Bachelor in Pharmacy second year, by the GILET examination through the lateral entry, okay? So also the higher studies chance are there. So that is all about diploma in pharmacy and all the course curriculum and fee structure, etc., etc. But you have to understand that in case of diploma in pharmacy, after completion of that particular course, you have also got the pharmacist registration certificate, okay? And that is very important thing, and that is an asset for your life or asset for a pharmacist, okay? So in this sense, many of the aged persons are now trying to do the diploma in pharmacy course, and that will be very fruitful for them. But they have to understand that these courses are full-time course, full-time 2 years course. So there will be not any type of distance education in case of diploma in pharmacy. So please viewers, let it be in your mind that this diploma in pharmacy course is not a distance education course, and it is a full-time course. So you have to do that course in full-time basis, and as well as you have to possess the degree of science, okay? So this is all about diploma in pharmacy, and thank you for that valuable time what you have given to me to view my videos. And please follow me on, or you have to follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and also in LinkedIn. All the links of that particular social sites are given in the description box of that video. And please subscribe my channel and share my videos. If any clarifications you have to need, then please give me a notification in my IDs, and also you have to give some response or comments in the videos, okay? So thank you very much for your valuable time, and have a good day ahead. And please have a safe situation as your family and you, okay? So stay well, stay healthy, and stay at home. Thank you very much. Thank you for your precious time.